Good evening. This is Sherry from Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing, LLC. How are you guys doing on this Friday evening? Have you been outside? Go outside. There's beautiful information. There's nice, you know what? I went out with Exie, sat on the grass, and it's just so peaceful when I go in the morning. I go early in the morning, but it's so peaceful. You can feel the wind, you can hear the birds, and it seems like the birds gather whichever tree I sit under, the birds come and they just chirp and chirp and chirp. So you never know what kind of information I got to download to understand the message from them. Go outside. So anyway, what we're going to do is a collective reading. We're going to do a full Sherry spread for entertainment purposes only and see what's going on. Let's do it. Check in. Let's see what's going on in the atmosphere. Okay. So I've shuffled all the cards. I invite in the archangels of the four corners. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. I request your presence with infinite unconditional love to oversee this reading and protect it from any and all throughout all space and time and beyond that do not have our highest good in mind. I say welcome to you as well for stopping by my channel. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love, and I am grateful that you decided to spend a little time with me and share some energy. Okay, so if you would, Archangel of the Earth Star, High Heart Chakra, and the Soul Star Chakra, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, and Archangel Amethyst. If you would, Divine God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, thank you for your presence. Please give us an overall for a collective reading that is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, forgiveness and understanding. Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Metatron. We are now in the power of the new moon in Taurus. It's a new cycle, beginning of a new cycle. So if you go back to all of the beautiful things that have been happening since the planetary parade, they're all heavenly cosmic energy movements in the heavens that are affecting us here now. So we're in the new moon, and what we have here, forgiveness and understanding. Okay, don't forget your forgiveness candle. Make sure you get that candle out every day. Okay, and that's at the Earth Star. This is happening on the Earth. Forgiveness and understanding. High Heart Chakra. Our high heart chakra here in to our higher self. Okay, romance and connection. See where their hands are together? That's the high heart chakra for both of them. This is a twin flame reading. I think it is. Okay, because they're connected by the hand. Okay, thank you for showing me that, Spirit. Okay, and at the Soul Star chakra, thank you, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst. Look, take charge and action. See how he's manipulating that energy like a Reiki master would? Or anybody with the ability to manipulate energy. That's what he's doing. He's doing it with his hands. He's taking action with his hands. Okay. Under forgiveness and understanding, we have opportunity and change. Thank you, Most High Adonai Barbello. Okay, this is at the Earth Star. Okay, under romance and connection, holy love. Wow, Spirit. Okay, let's see what happens. This lady is listening to her intuition. See the rose, the order of the rose? We're going to read up on that one too, because I want to know what that is. Okay, take charge and action. Under that, inner child healing. Keep clearing that space. Get that forgiveness candle out, okay? Get that forgiveness candle out. Remind yourself to forgive any and all, okay? Let it go. Forgive yourself, Okay? That's what this is all about. Forgive yourself for holding on to any of those definitions that you gave yourself. Okay, so let's look up this holy love one. We're going to look at that one for sure because I haven't seen that one. Holy love. You are blessed to receive this card today, for it shows you are being surrounded in loving energy and the cup of your heart. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Thank you. And the cup of your heart will be filled until it overflows with goodness. The angels who are with you now know that at times you can feel unloved and unappreciated, and this can block your experience of love and appreciation. The divine energy that is surrounding you at this time is here to help you melt away any blockages so that you can be open and receptive to the love and appreciation that you deserve. Your angel guide is encouraging you to view yourself in a loving way and to give yourself permission to be loved. If you have been holding back for a while but are now ready to share the love you have within, this card brings the message that it is safe for you to do so. Well, thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Archangel of Holy Love. We're going to put you right here. Okay, let's do, thank you, Archangel of Opportunity and Change. I'm loving that. Opportunity and change. Thank you. Listening to your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, you get angel-led opportunities. It's divine inspiration. Thank you, Archangel of Inner Child Healing. I love you, and I am grateful to you for your presence as well. Okay, we're going to do forgiveness and understanding. As soon as you see the word forgiveness, you'll know where this energy is needed in your life. Forgiveness is a correction to human vision, as opportunity to see through the eyes of the soul, and ultimately it gives us an idea of what it's like to see through the eyes of our angels. Whatever the situation that feels heavy on your heart right now, when this card appears, your angel guide is inviting you to release it. You aren't being asked to accept bad behavior or let it go, but to realize that the only person who is truly being affected by your unforgiving thoughts and feelings is you. You don't deserve to have past events get in the way of present happiness, and that can only happen if you make space by releasing painful experiences from your heart. So call in your angels, thank you. So call in your angels and ask them to help you to step into the energy of forgiveness. Even if you feel you don't know how to forgive, the willingness to do it will be enough. Okay, this goes along. This is a synchronicity for me today. Today, the message I got from Spirit was release the trappings. And then a movie came on that I watched. And it was all about people that lived their life based on the things that they had. And when those things went away, to them, it meant that their world was over, but they were still alive. Okay, the titles they held as CEOs or CFOs or moms, dads, grandmas, owners of a great big house or owners of boats and cars, things, tangible things, okay, is not who they are. So when those things went away because of a tower, they were forced to release the trappings of who those things identified them to be. The dad started staying at home more, being with the kids, talking to the kids, because he worked a job where he wasn't gone 12, 15, 14 hours a day. And they had to pull back on some of the things that they were spending money on. But now he made time for himself, he made time for his wife, he made time for his kids, actually brought his family together. Now there were some other things that happened that weren't so pleasant, but at the end of the day, The ones that were left out in the cold and were forced to release the trappings were the ones that started their own businesses and they followed their own passion. So sometimes the opportunities that comes our way or that are angel led are not something we expected. It may have been because God loves you so much that He's going to cause a tower in your life to have you walk down the path of the blueprint that He has set for you, which is for your highest good. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Ooh, I love it when y'all jump in here. So the message is release the trappings, okay? Or you don't know what you don't know. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, so romance and connection. Okay, romance and connection. Happy Friday. Okay, you guys have an awesome weekend. I'm going to spend mine outside. Angels, romance and connection. Angels of romance are swirling around your life at this time, ushering in positive, uplifting, and heartfelt experiences to remind you that love is real. Allowing yourself to be romanced, to receive, and to experience a true connection is important at this time. It is likely that your heart space is opening up and any barriers or fields that have been in place are falling away. If you find yourself scared or uptight about romance, know that this is not only a sign that you would like to experience it, but also that it is something that your energy system really needs. Your angels are guiding you to begin seeing yourself as a loving and deserving of love. Know that you have so much goodness and light to offer others in the world. You are also being encouraged to know that the world wants to see you, to know you, and to understand your heart. All of this is only possible with your permission. Why not give it now? I give my permission. You got it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I give my permission. Yes, yes, yes. I give my permission. Okay. That is my story. I agree. Okay. Take charge and action. Don't be afraid to take charge or be strong at this time. Sometimes we have to take control in order to be respected and honored. If you feel that your current situation is moving in a direction that isn't serving you, your joy, or your purpose, the message of this card is to put your foot down now. You don't have to be aggressive, but you need clarity now, and unless you step in, it won't unfold. So set a good example, respect yourself, lead rather than be led. If you're wondering whether to make the next move in a particular situation, this card encourages you to do so. Often angels find it difficult to support us fully unless we make the first move. Meet them halfway now by showing your commitment to moving forward. Okay. Well, I think that's how I felt when they kept saying, use your voice, use your voice, use your voice. And I kept, no, I don't want a I don't want a YouTube. I got a Facebook and a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't want a YouTube. And I said, they kept saying, use your voice. I kept hearing it. It's almost like they were shaking. You know how you grab a kid by the arm and you kind of hitch him up a little bit because he won't listen? I didn't say that. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Divine Guides, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, may I please have 3 clarifying cards? We're going to use a kipper. We're going to, 14, 14. 14, 14. Hi, Exie. Hi, Boo Boo. You heard me laughing, so you want to know what I was laughing at, huh? Nosy. You a nosy, Boo Boo. Okay, thank you, Spirit Guides, Divine Guides, and Guardian Angels. I am grateful to you. Okay, sit down, Boo Boo. You want to sit down right there? You can't. What? Did you enjoy that? Yes, you did. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. Okay, y'all. Look. Something has been judged in spiritual court. This is my spiritual court card, and this is clarifying forgiveness and understanding. Something has been judged in your favor or our favor. Under that is journey. Somebody has made a judgment call. Under romance and connection, there's another. This is earthly court card. Uh-oh. This is earthly court. Romance and connection. So two court cards. One, forgiveness, understanding, romance, connection. We got two court cards. And look, under take charge and action, we have the coffin card. Something is coming to an end. Something has transformed. We'll say it like that. And I'll say it like that because this is 1 and 9. New beginning, something's coming to an end. It solves to 1, a new beginning. So a cycle is closed, a new cycle has just started. Okay. Wow. Okay. And if we look at the spiritual court card, 2 and 3, that's 5. Balance from creativity, self-expression, and joy. Okay, something, forgiveness and understanding. Somebody's forgiving and understanding a situation, and they're bringing it to an end. But two courts have judged this. Okay, so we have journey. Then we have the lovers. Under romance and connection, we have the lovers card. And then under transformation, great fortune. Ooh. Exie. No, no. No, no, boo-boo. You know what? I'm getting a feeling we're going to do a reflection reading on this. Let's see who's on a pathway to what, because it looks so interesting. Okay, we're going to do a reflection reading. We're going to welcome in the Archangel Twin Flames of the chakra systems. They are attuning our chakras so that we can exist in a higher frequency. That's why we go outside, to absorb light. The more light your body gets used to, the more light your body can handle. And if you feel jagged energy, go outside, put your feet on the ground. You'll ground yourself and let some of that energy go into Mother, Father, Gaia. She's going to return it with infinite unconditional love. So it's very important that you go outside if you're feeling a whole lot of energy right now. Okay, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Can you please tell us what is the lesson at the root chakra? What is the lesson at the root chakra, Spirit? Uh-oh, upside down. It's upside down. Somebody didn't want change. This was the lesson at the root chakra. Somebody didn't want something to change. Okay, look, poverty. Who's poverty? If somebody's in poverty and they don't want something to change, okay, let's see who's did that. Oh, look, message of concern. Okay, so somebody didn't want somebody else's poverty to change, and they're getting a message of concern. Under that is another message card. Okay, so we see 2 judgments, both as above, so below. Somebody's getting a message. Okay. Wow, because they didn't want poverty to change for somebody. Okay, they're looking at a great fortune. Okay, so some things are getting ready to happen here. That's real important. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Can you please tell us what is the experience at the sacral chakra? It's a message. Okay, somebody either opened a message or sent a message. Wait, here she is again. This lady is getting a message of concern. And the message is that this gentleman is thinking about somebody else. Well, whatever it was has been judged in spiritual court. Forgiveness and understanding. This might be a twin flame reading, and they're forgiving each other and understanding what karmic lessons are. Look, this is the challenge. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. This is the challenge in the solar plexus. Thank you, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Now, Archangel Uriel is the archangel of tangible blessings. Look, what's at the challenge at the solar? Unexpected income. So there's a message of a marriage, unexpected income, and someone is held in high honor. A privileged lady. A privileged lady has been held in high honor. And it's been the look, they're having me look at the courthouse. This has been judged already. It's already done. This is a judgment that came down from the Most High. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Hope and Archangel Uriel and Archangel Aurora. This is Archangel Gabriel is also the Archangel of Judgment. And oh goodness. Yes, he did. So there's lots of archangels that are here helping this story or this person on this pathway. Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Charity. This is at the high heart. Okay, romance and connection. Romance and connection is at the high heart, and it's been judged. Somebody's called judgment on the earth plane. Okay, so what's the decision that's been made at the heart space? Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your message. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. Look, the Lover's card came out again. The Lover's card. This is the decision. Okay, this is all four aces. Like in tarot, this is all four. So whoever this is, remember when you get a ace, you're going to get what you deserve. Whoever this is getting all four from the Most High. Look at that 1 and 7. New beginning. Listen to your intuition is 7, but it solves to 8. That is blessings, abundance, and breakthroughs. Okay, goes to the Lovers. This is twin flame reading. Okay. On the right side, someone is concerned. What are you concerned about, baby? Someone's concerned about a privileged lady and a marriage to a mature man. He's thinking about somebody, his twin, exie, no. He's thinking about somebody, and he's thinking about his house. This false person is getting a message of concern. The message content is poverty. So, who is this person that's concerned? Is that somebody in her family? Well, we know Ascended Masters are here. See that number 33? That's the number of Ascended Masters. Thank you, Ascended Masters, for your presence. I am grateful to you. And to the ancestors. I know you're here too. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can you please tell us what was learned that is being spoken about at the throat chakra? What was learned? Oh, okay. This one hit first. High honor. Or there's a battle. Okay. This one came out upside down. So, look, a wealthy man. Uh-oh. An official person. On the other side of the wealthy man who came out upside down is despair. I wonder why. Okay, well, let's keep going because here's, okay, so, hold on. Remember transformation, take charge and action? Okay, if someone is in despair, remember the Five of Pentacles? The Five of Pentacles is a card where you have to take action. You're at the bottom. Okay, there's nowhere else to go. You can't even go to the bottom, even below the bottom. Okay, the only thing that we do as humans is we resolve, we strategize, analyze, and we find resolution. Okay, so when you're at the Five of Pentacles, that card forces you to find a way. This card forces folks to find a way. Now, this wealthy man, is he held in high honor and he's in despair, or is he out of a situation? I just got out of a situation. So there's a situation he's in, but that he was in, but he's not anymore. Because under the despair card is our karmic female, the lesson giver, the professor of all karmic lessons, Karmic University, professor at Karmic University. The community is the divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Now, what was she doing? This is my card of dark magic. Somebody's going on a journey because somebody found out secrets that were in a family room. We saw a journey earlier. Okay, thank you, Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. This is what's going on in the third eye. Lesson, experience, challenge, decision spoken about, third eye. A relationship is over. Somebody is transforming something with something is being transformed because of a wealthy man. Okay, now guys. Okay, angels are here. Gotta sneeze. Thank you, guys. Look, take charge. He took charge. I believe it's the wealthy man that took charge. He's out of a situation. He's in reverse to a situation. And it's a situation where something was being brought to an end. Okay, where was... Okay, yeah. Something is being brought to an end. Why is he... Okay, spirit. Somebody's in despair. And we know it's the professor at Karmic University. And that's not meant in demeaning or marginalizing or diminishing at all. Karmic lessons. Everybody has karmic lessons. But it looks like there was something going on between a female and a male. But let's see what's going on, Spirit. Thank you. Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine King. Okay, thank you. Look, courtship. Oh, okay. I got it. Thank you, Spirit. I see it. Okay. In the throat chakra, there's either a battle, I believe it's a battle, because the outcome of the battle is that this wealthy man is in reverse. He is no longer in the situation. Okay, because what it looks like is that there was a wealthy man who is no longer in the situation. There was great fortune and there was a courtship, but this courtship ended up with somebody being in poverty. Was this courtship the result of the wealthy man in the courtship? I just saw it. This wealthy man no longer has this great fortune because of this courtship. He's in poverty. Let me have one from, thank you, Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Christine. May I please have one for the causal chakra? Thank you. Yeah, look, the privileged lady. Remember, it's the female that activates the causal chakra. Okay, there's a marriage. There's the privileged lady, and somebody is concerned. Wow. Okay, now, look what I'm here today. This is the message. This is the card that pushed the message. Oh, okay. Spirit. All right. Let's reflect and see what happens. Okay. Somebody, the lesson is that someone did not want change. Okay. It was somebody that was in a courtship. Somebody that was in a relationship did not want change. They wanted to hold on to whatever this was. Okay. And the experience and the growing, this is the evolution. Okay, so whoever didn't want change, there's going to be a courtship anyway. This is what it evolved to. Okay, now the experience, this is the experience. There was a message, there was some information, a judgment. Looks like a judgment came down from spiritual court. Okay, and the growing, it grew to that where this wealthy man is no longer in this situation. Whatever it was, this letter made this wealthy man leave. That's why we're at the coffin card, okay, transformation, and he took charge and action to leave a situation that was not for his highest good, okay? And apparently this situation was with someone that thought they were a privileged lady because he was the wealthy one, okay? And we did see great fortune and we saw poverty, okay? And it was because of a message. This was the tower. Lesson experience challenge. This was the tower. The universe balancing itself was this message. And you know what? Angels have a way of making stuff shown. They have a way of showing stuff up. I've seen it. Now, here is the challenge and the learning. What was the challenge? There was either a lot of money changing hands, but there's a battle now. Okay, there's either somebody fighting, somebody mad. Whatever this message was, it led to a wealthy man not wanting to be in a situation anymore. There was a battle. There was a battle. Let's look at it. Let's look at these now, okay? And it was started by a privileged lady. Maybe the privileged lady didn't want this change. The message was about her. Okay. Let's look at these. Courthouse and forgiveness and understanding. There's an unexpected, from the judgment from the courthouse is unexpected income in a marriage. Okay? That's the judgment. Because somebody forgave, cleared their space, released and surrendered all energies from past stories that already served their purpose and was not for their highest good. That person forgave, understood. It's been judged by spiritual court that they are to receive unexpected income and true love, a marriage. Okay, this one is adjudication. Someone is under adjudication. They're being judged. There's a romance and a connection. So this is as above, so below. Both courts are in agreement about this relationship with the lovers. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me put y'all on hold for a second. Okay, thank y'all for holding. Here's the weird part. I tried to do a reading last Friday and the same thing happened. Negative energy. They might be having a good time, the arguing and the fighting and stuff like that, but that energy is coming over here, okay? Even though we have protection from the divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, I can feel that energy. Whatever it is, I can feel it, and it's throwing me off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the reading here. What it looks like, now let's give you a summary, okay? What it looks like is someone has been judged as above, so below. That someone is here, okay? This is the Lover's card, okay? Romance and connection. Somebody is under judgment, okay? These two people are in trouble. It looks like there's two different relationships here. There was one that is true love, okay? Twin flame love, and there's one that is not, okay? That's what it looks like to me. So there was two relationships, okay? One, okay, and both sets have been judged, okay? One is going to end in marriage, okay? One is not. That person was a false person. What did they receive in the marriage? They received the house, and it's going away, and because of poverty. Another person outside of these two couples is concerned, okay? Now, we know it's coming to an end because someone is taking charge to bring it to an end. Okay? A situation is transforming. All these angels here, now who's taking charge? This wealthy man is in reverse. He is not in the situation anymore. Why? Because there was something else going on with the lady he was giving unexpected income to. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, so this transformation, this coffin card, this card, okay, this message here caused a battle, okay, in a marriage. Okay, somebody wanted their cake and eat it too because they didn't want to change. Spirit had to step in, okay, and divinely inspire or divine intervention into a situation because somebody didn't want to change. They were using, somebody was using this wealthy man, but he's taking action to get out of a situation, and they were using him for money, okay? But his angels gave him a message and told him exactly what was going on. Okay, so now they're quiet. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for that. I appreciate that. Okay, thank you for guarding me from that energy. Okay, so this was a twin flame reading, but it's on the other side. What it looks like is the pathway of the person that caused the ending. That's what it looks like. Okay, somebody didn't want change. Spirit said no. No. Spirit said no. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel said, no, you're not the only one, okay? There are other folks on this pathway that have done the work, okay? You gave them the karmic lesson, which was in effect for them to go and do the work. So they did the work. So now it's summertime. You can go on a hiatus. You're done. Okay, so that's what happened. So that's what this looks like, you guys. That's what it looks like. So to all energies on people, places, and things that are represented on this space, I send you infinite, unconditional love and gratitude throughout all space and time. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. So I just want to say something. Remember, we talked about a professor at Karmic University. That person is a divine being. And if it wasn't for that person, we wouldn't be where we are now. Here we go. Right here. Divine being. Okay? We send these two people, because it looks like these two people are those two people. Look. See? Two people are under judgment, adjudication here on the earth plane. Okay, because of a romance or a connection. But if you're holding on to somebody else's twin because of the energy that twin is bringing to the table and is resulting in unexpected income, blessings, joy, you live in a rich lifestyle, okay? You gave somebody a karmic lesson, but you also gave one to yourself because you were living that lifestyle for a little while, but it didn't belong to you. You were there to give a karmic lesson to someone so that they could ascend into who they really are. It looks like this wealthy man is in reverse to this situation. He took action. Okay, he brought it to an end. And apparently it was something that had to do with a marriage. Okay, so we're going to let this go. Everybody gets infinite unconditional love. They get forgiveness. Okay, everybody gets forgiveness. And it's the easiest thing to do because once you do it once, especially if you're in a situation where you're really down, really depressed, really upset, you're playing the movies over and over and over again, that first time you send forgiveness to whoever sent you that energy and yourself, it changes your world. It changes your world. It's like Archangel Metatron saying, okay, you forgave. Here, let me open this big door for you. Okay, it's the feeling of sense of peace that is above all understanding. It is real. That statement is real. So we send infinite unconditional love and gratitude to whoever gave the karmic lessons because that's what's moving. That's what's moving us up and out of the dark places, okay? Because once you get there, you have no other place to go to except up to where the light is, okay? So we'll leave this here and I'm gonna leave this with you. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I will respect and honor every living being. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. Okay, y'all, so when we get our distractions, we call on our angels, and angels go, hey, 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 what's up, what's up? What y'all doing? What we doing? Okay, people live here. Okay, so anyway, because they're not out there. As soon as I got quiet and I started talking to the angels, they're gone. So thank you. So all you have to do is call them. Call your angels. Ask them for help. Energies might be a little jagged right now, but that's okay because part of those, it's balanced. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Energies might be jagged right now because we are getting solar flares. Okay, it's information. Go outside, get you some. Okay, but everything is balanced. Okay, so if you have jagged energies and you start feeling a little off, and it's a little, you ask yourself, what is that? Why do I feel this way? Go outside, balance that out, let some of it go, because your body is getting, it's like putting water in a water balloon. Okay, and you put too much, what's gonna happen? It's gonna pop. You just get a little bit at it. The slower you can put water in a water balloon, the bigger it can get without popping. Okay, I don't know why they showed me that. Oh, but I had kids in wet bathrooms. So anyway, and wet floors and wet carpet during the summertime. All right, so go outside. Okay, whatever this is, shake it off. Call on your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Even if you're not real sure as to what's going on, you can say, what is this? They may show you a picture. You might hear something on the TV, okay? You might read something somewhere, and it's the answer to your question. But what it is sometimes we might feel a little bit off and jagged right now because energy is really flowing to us, okay? And we're in the power of the full moon. And it's in Taurus. New moon. And it's in Taurus. And there's Mercury, and Venus, and Mars, and Pluto going on. So yeah, there's a lot going on, y'all. Okay? And the more you become aware and conscious of what's going on, the more you're going to go, what? What was that? What'd she say? What'd she say about Pluto? They are sentient beings like us. They just vibrate in a different dimension. We can see them. But when they talk to each other, when they send us their personality, that's what we're feeling. When you feel the vibration, we're feeling the personalities of the planets in play right now. Okay, so take your time, breathe, take a nap when you get tired. Please drink water. Please drink a lot of water. If you're absorbing a lot of energy, you want to make sure you're internal. That's why they show me water balloon. Hello. Drink your water. You are the water balloon, and you're being given energy very, very slowly so that you won't explode, okay? And wet your mama's carpet. Anyway, take your time. Make sure you drink your water. Eat foods touched by light, okay? The more we eat foods that are touched by light, we are actually helping our body to absorb more and more energy that's helping to create our new being, our new self, okay? Do all those things and then go have fun, okay? You absorb the energy, then you express the energy with love and dancing and singing and like this, okay? So see, that's why we can't get mad at folks that's outside talking loud. They might be expelling energy, okay? Too much energy, and from what I understand, they've been out there all day. So anyway, we don't mess with nobody. We send them infinite unconditional love, and we roll on doing what we're supposed to do out of other folks' business, okay? All right, look, I'm going to leave that there. Today, have a great day on purpose. Tomorrow, make every moment perfect. That's all I remember. I'm not saying no more. Make every moment perfect. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for hanging in there with me till the end of the video. To all of the visitors, the guests, the subbies, people that like, share, and those that watch the video. The shorts are amazing. Thank you. They are really taking off. Hopefully, it'll drive some folks over here to come and actually hear the reading. But that's okay. With every little bit counts, right? Every little bit counts. All right. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.